In this video, I will show you how to quickly and easily leverage trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on Bybit. If you want to create an account on Bybit, you can simply go down to the video description, click on the link, and you will get to exactly this page right here, and you can get the best sign-up bonus possible, which is up to $30,000 of sign-up bonus. As you can see down here, you can see how much you have to deposit and how much you have to trade and what bonus you will get. Of course, the more you deposit and the more you trade, the higher of a bonus you can get. To claim your bonus, you simply have to use the link down from the video description. You can see down here, then you can just enter your email, set a password, create an account, and then you're ready to go. Once you have created an account and you log in for the first time, the page will look like this. And now I want to show you how you can deposit money. You can either deposit with crypto or with fiat. First, I want to show you how you can deposit with crypto. You simply have to go up here on the top right and click on deposit. Then you can choose the cryptocurrency that you want to deposit right here. So you can just click on here. And then let's say, for example, I want to deposit Bitcoin, Ethereum. In my case, I really like to use US dollar Tether. I can just select it here. Then I can choose a chain. For example, I like to use the Tron network. And then I have to click acknowledge right here. And then I will get my deposit address, which I can simply copy and then send funds to here from another wallet or exchange. And that works pretty much like that for all the other different currencies. As you can see, there are many different cryptocurrencies which you can deposit right here. That's pretty simple. Also, I want to show you how you can deposit with fiat money. So if you don't have any crypto yet, you can also deposit with fiat. You need to verify your account for that. But if you want to do that, you can simply go up here, click on buy crypto. And then you can see right here, fiat deposit. There are different possibilities. You can also directly buy crypto with fiat and then you have crypto on here, or you can deposit fiat with that. So let's click on here. So then you will get to this page right here. On the right side, you can type in the currency and the amount. Let's say I want to deposit euro in this case. I want to deposit 500 euro. And then I can choose different payment methods. For example, a SEPA bank transfer, which is just a normal bank transfer. You can also see it's real time. And it only has a 0.19% fee. There are also other options, for example, Advent Cash Wallet, if you know that one, just the easy bank payment as well. So depending on your currency, let's say if I want to use US dollar, there you can see there's a wire transfer. I can't use it because right now I'm not in the United States, but these are the different currencies that you can deposit, and you can simply choose the one that you want and then deposit fiat with that as well. If that doesn't work for you, the other option is to have a one-click buy. Here you can basically buy crypto directly with your fiat money. For example, I have to choose my currency right here again. Let's say euro, 500 euro. And then I want to buy US dollar Tether with that. And then as you can see right here, payment methods, you can either use your euro balance if you already have deposited. If you don't have it yet deposited, you can also use, for example, your bank card or any of these third-party services. So if I want to deposit with my Visa or MasterCard, I choose this one. And if I want to use, for example, Apple Pay, Google Pay, I can use any of these third-party services. So these are your options that you have if you don't have any crypto yet and you want to deposit with your fiat money. Next, I want to also show you how you can convert your money to the desired cryptocurrency, because if you go back here to your assets, you can simply click on the amount right here. Then you can see an overview of all of your balances. We have these different accounts. To trade with it, you need to make sure that you have it in derivatives. That's first of all important. If you want to transfer them between them, you can simply go to any of them here, click on transfer. And then if it's, for example, in your spot or in your funding account, you can simply go here, see where it's available, go to your spot, and then make sure that you have everything transferred to your derivatives account. You can choose the coin that you have in here. Select all, confirm, and then you will have it in your derivatives account. So that's first of all important, because only if you have it in here, we can then leverage trade with it. And the other thing is, if you have it in a different currency right now than US dollar Tether, I would recommend you to convert it to US dollar Tether, because it's the best if you want to trade with it to have it in US dollar Tether, that you have a stable base collateral that you can trade with. For example, if you have it in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, just go here, click on convert, and then choose the coin that you have deposited, that you have in your account right here. For example, I have some Bitcoin in here. I can just choose the amount. Okay, now it's a little bit not enough, but then you can choose 2 US dollar Tether. Just select all right here, and then you will receive the same money right here in US dollar Tether. Just click on convert in your derivatives account, and then you have it in the right currency. And then if you go back to your assets, make sure that you have it like that in your derivatives account. If you go in it, then you have here your US dollar Tether. And that's when we can now trade with it. All right, once we have the money right here in your account, we can now use it to leverage trade with it. And to do that, we simply have to go up here to derivatives and then use USDT perpetual futures. And then you can choose the currency right here. You can also change that later on, but let's go to BTC USDT. And then you will get to this trading page right here. Let's go through all the different elements step by step. So first of all, here in the top left, you can choose the currency that you want to trade. So if you go with your mouse over that, you can see all the different trading pairs that you can trade right here. You can also, for example, choose Ethereum, Solana, whichever one you would like. As you can see, there are many, many different options. Next up, you can see the price and some information about it. You can also see your funding fee rate right here and when it will occur. Next up, down below, you will have your price chart right here. As you can see, that's just a cutout from TradingView, as you can see here. So you could also make some drawings into the chart if you want to do so, just like that. All the features that you have in TradingView, you will have right here as well. Right next to it, you will have the order book right here and also the recent trades if you want to see them. So all the selling orders up here and all the buying orders in the market down here. Down below, that's a very important section. Here you will see your open positions and also you can see your trade history if you want to check that. We will get into that in just a bit once we open a position. Here on the right, down below here, you have your details where you can see your balance of your account. In this case, we have these 82 US dollar tether right here in our account that we can use to trade. And if you scroll up a bit, here is where we can open our trades. That's very important, and we will get into that right now. So let's open a position. First of all, up here, you will have to choose your margin mode. You pretty much can choose between cross and isolated. I recommend you just stick with isolated. Click on confirm, and then you can choose your leverage. If you click on here, you can choose a leverage for long positions and for short positions. Let's say in this case, I want to open a long position with a 5x leverage. So I can just click on here, 5x, click on confirm, and then I have it set right here. Next up, we can say if we want to open or close a position, we want to open one. And then right here, you can choose between a limit order or a market order. In this case, I want to go for a limit order because then we are entering the market immediately at the current market price. If you want to set a limit order, you can set a certain price only at which you want to open the position. So if I don't want to enter the position right now, right here, but only like later, let's say somewhere in here, I can type in that price right here, and then the position will only be opened once the price will go down to that price. In this case, I don't want to do that. I want to enter right now immediately at the current market price. So I just select market right here, and then I can type in the amount of which I want to open the position with. So I could either type that right in here. So let's say I want to open a position that's $1,000 big. Then you can also see down here, it says that it costs me only $200 to open my long position because of course I'm using a 5x leverage, and that means 5 times that amount, 5 times 200 equals 1,000 of entire position size. By the way, if you don't see it right here in US dollar tether, you can also click on here and switch between these different methods. You can also see it in quantity in BTC or in order cost, which would mean how much you're paying of your own money. I prefer to use order by value because then you can always see the other amounts down here as well. I can see how much it costs me and I can see how much it's in BTC, and I can see the entire order value up here. So that's how I like to use the setting. If it's not for you like that, you can change it up here. All right, now I have set the position size. You can also, if you don't want to type it in manually, you could also say, for example, I just want to go in with 100%. What it does then is it just takes your $82 times 5 equals a position size, a maximum position size with 100% of all of your funds of around $400 in this case. So you can do that as well. Just choose a percentage right here. In my case, I just want to type in an even amount. So let's say I want to type in, let's go with 200. I can see that costs me $40 of my own money because I'm using a 5x leverage. Then I can also add a take profit or stop loss. You could also do that later, but I also like to do it right here, right in the beginning. So let's click on take profit and stop loss. For my long position, I can set right here, either I could type in a certain price or I could also type in the return on invest or use the slide controller. So I could say, for example, if I'm 50% in profit right here, this will mean it automatically calculates the price for me, $48,000. And I can see that I'm making 50% profit on my initial $40 right here, which means $20 of profit. Yeah, so I can just leave it like that. And I can also do the same for my stop loss. I can say, for example, if it goes down, let's say 10%, 11%, it calculates the price for me, $82, and I will make 10% of my $40 is of course $4 of a loss in this case, which is minus 11% roundabout. All right, then I can just click on confirm. And as you can see, I have these two prices set right here for take profit and stop loss for my long position. So then I have pretty much done everything, and now I can just click right here on open long. And then you can see an overview again of right here, where is your liquidation price as well. We can also see all of that later on. I can see my take profit and stop loss, and I can see the position size as well. Click on confirm, and then I have it down here. All right, so let's scroll down a little bit and let's check out all the important information that we can see down here. First of all, I can see what trading pair I'm trading. Bitcoin, I'm using isolated 5x leverage. This is the quantity in Bitcoin. This is the value of the entire position in US dollar Tether. It's not exactly what we have set right here, but that's because it has to round it to an even BTC number. And because we're trading with a little bit pretty low values right here, it had to round down to 0.004 BTC, which is not quite $200. So that's why it's a little bit lower in here. The position is a little bit smaller. I can also see my entry price. So this is where I entered the market, just the current price right here. And I can see right here my liquidation price. So if we don't have a stop loss, right now we have a stop loss. You can also see it down here in red. In green right here, you can see where we entered the position. But let's say, as you can see the liquidation price, if I zoom out a little bit, it's somewhere 30, okay, it's very, very low, 35,000, somewhere here. So if we don't have a stop loss, let's say we don't have that, and the price drops that much to this price, then our position would be closed automatically and we would lose all of our position margin, which is this right here, which pretty much equals our own capital in this trade. You can see we initially had $82. We have currently left available $46 because the rest, the $35 right here, are in this position. So this is our position margin, which is our own capital in this trade right here. So that's just the liquidation price. If you have a stop loss, it's pretty much not important to you, but if you don't have a stop loss, it's important to keep in mind at this price, your position will be closed automatically and you will lose your position margin. Of course, we have prevented that because we have set a stop loss right here, at which we will lose the 11% that you know that we have set at the beginning. All right, let's go into the right here. You can, by the way, you can also increase your margin. If you have some funds available left, you can also increase your margin. And then as you can see, the more money I put in, the lower the liquidation price will be, of course. And if I want to decrease it a little bit, as you can see then, let's say I want to decrease it by $20, you can see our liquidation price will go up because we have less money in it, and it will be stopped out closer. All right, next up, I can also see my unrealized profit or loss. Right now, the position has gone down a little bit. That's why we are like 4 cents in a loss right now. You can see your take profit and stop loss again right here. You can also see them in the chart. So if I zoom out a little bit, I can also see them. Let's go here. I can also see my take profit and my stop loss. I can see at which prices they are. And if I drag and drop them, you can see it changes it automatically right here. And if I want to check again how much profit or loss I'm making with these two, I can simply click right here on edit. And I can see again, okay, I'm making 35% profit, which equals $12. Yeah, if I want to put that up or lower again, I can always see how much profit or loss I will make once that price is hit. And same goes for stop loss. I can edit that at any time, click on confirm, and everything is updated. So that's pretty much it. You can also, of course, edit them at any point right here. That's very simple. One pretty interesting feature I also want to mention is the trading stop. If you click on here, you could set a retracement amount, for example, $500. And then I can just click on confirm. Then you will see I have a second stop loss right here, which says right here trigger. This one will always be $500 below the current price. So if the price moves up, let's say $300, our trading stop will also move up $300. Of course, if the price goes down, then it stays at the same. So only if the price goes up, our trading stop right here will also move up, but once the price will fall, it will stay at the same. So this can be useful, for example, if you want to keep positions opened overnight. and you don't want to leave your stop loss down here and want to have this potential loss right here, even if the price goes up, you can use a trailing stop right here and it will follow the price if it moves up. And if at some points the price crashes, you will have a stop loss much higher than if you would have left the one overnight right here, because then it would have crashed down and you would have missed out on this potential that you will still lose, compared to if you have a trading stop that would have moved up. So that's how a trading stop works. You can edit that at any point here. That's pretty useful too. You can also cancel it right here if you click on the X, confirm, and then you have it, don't have it anymore. Same goes for your stop loss or take profit. You can also cancel them by just clicking on the X right here. All right, so that's pretty much all you need to know about their positions. You can now leave it open like that. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. You can also increase your position size if you want to open new positions. You have still some margin left. You can, enter a new position. For example, if I want to add $200 again, I can simply click on open long, click on confirm, and then you can see it doubled my position size. And of course, if I go back in here, you can see now my profits are also, of course, doubled, and my losses in here, I can edit them now again. But that's how I can also increase my position. And you can also, of course, close your position or take money out if you want to do so by just going here to market. And then you can choose, right now it's the 0.008. Before we had 0.004, I can say, let's close 100% of the position, or I could also say, let's close 50% of the position. Then I will take some profits or loss. In this case, the price has gone down a little bit, so I can just click on confirm. As you can see, now I'm closed the position, half of it again. And if you want to close all of it, just click on market, choose 100%, click on confirm, and then you have the entire position closed again. Don't forget to create an account on Bybit by using the link down from the video description to get the best sign-up bonus possible. As always, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comments.